On. Welcome back. So this is, well, at least for me, I don't know about you, the second cipher of the day, second and final, because these are 3 hour long blocks. And yeah, I can only do like 2 3 hour long blocks a week, or at least during one day, because I am tired. Hopefully you are all doing well and ready to get some stuff done. By the way, brand new t-shirt. Yeah. For all my coding folks. Well, you can't. Oh, let me move this here out of the way. So yeah. So what we have here is an object, right? And objects have keys and values, and so you can read it as the key to power is knowledge, or knowledge is the key to power, or power is the value of knowledge, something like that. I said it better earlier, but yeah, brand new merch in the shop, so that's above. So speaking of, this is like the orientation, kind of. This is your first time. This is where we kind of go over the lay of the land, and so everybody, starts off fresh and on the same place. All right, so depending on when you joined, there's two types of sessions in each cipher. Now, a cipher is a 3 hour block of time, right? And the two types of sessions are the work sessions and the break sessions. Depending on when you came in, we just came out of the work session. That is just some focus time where you're working on what you need to work on. And we're going to talk about that later. But right now, we're in the break session. The break session is where you get a chance to, stretch, maybe take a walk or what have you. Just it's like a 15-minute break from whatever it is that you were doing. And if you stick around during these break sessions, we go through we talk about what's been happening is that I've talked about random things I find interesting on the internet, and then also go over an artist's website and then listen to some music and maybe watch some videos in the hopes that maybe you like them as well, and then you can become a fan and support. As I'm a big fan of supporting independent artists. Yes. So, but we also have the option of, if you so choose, you can actually come onto the show and talk about something you find interesting. And maybe even if you have an artist that you like, you can go over their website and you can talk about why you like it. So there's that also. So I'll show you how to do that if you want to come onto the show, and we'll talk about that. So right now you're in the break session. At the top, we have the menu that's in the break and or the work session. And there you'll have home, shop, subscribe, and depending on if you're logged in or not, log in, log out. So subscribe, it has all the upcoming ciphers. And so you can subscribe to a cipher or all the ciphers and get notified on the same device you subscribed on, get notified of when we go live. What else? Oh, so below that video, hi, is what you're looking at now. Below that is you may need to click the stream to start, click the video to start the stream. Browsers have it implemented to where you can't have auto playing video with audio, but you can have auto playing video if the video is muted. So I may give that an option. I'm working on some other projects that include video, so like streaming video, and so I'm going to try it there, see how it works out, and then may implement it here, unless somebody definitely wants that. But I just put that disclaimer there, if it looks like it's frozen, just click play and it should start playing. Next to that, you'll see open to closed captions. Right now, as I'm speaking, I'm having the web speech recognition API that's built into the Chrome browsers, taking whatever I'm saying and translating it into text, hopefully accurately, and popping it up in that section that opens when you click open closed caption. Below that, we have the add a clip and create a highlight video, where I have it set up where during the breaks, if there's anything that you found interesting, you can click create a clip. And what I'll do is I'll take the best that I could 5 seconds around the time that you saw whatever it was that you found interesting and clip that out. You get 5 clips. And at the end, whenever you're done, you hit create a highlight video. And what that does is kind of stores your the timestamps and like your username so that I can attribute it to you. And when I hit stop broadcast on the break sessions, it sends the whole, I have like a whole like workload thing that happens in the back end with like uploading the video, transcribing the video, getting insights in the video, a whole bunch of stuff. And part of that workload is it takes all the timestamps that everyone submits and creates a highlight video out of it. And so got that, you can check that out. And so what happens is I will show you where you'll be able to check out the highlight video. All right. And then we also have the countdown timer, and that's counting down to when the next session will be. And in this case will be the work session. Try to keep these under like 15 minutes. I fail a lot of that time, but we work it out towards the end because we give way more time in the end for the last work session. All right. So now, speaking of work session, also there's the join the chat if you want to join the chat, ask any questions or thing like that. So there's that as well. All right, cool. Now, like I was saying, let me start screen share. Don't need any audio for this one. And so now when I send you all back, y'all go back to the work session. The work session will look something similar to this. The background is like random, and the track that loads in the audio player that's in the upper left-hand corner, that's also random, I believe, if I remember correctly how I did it. Made that a while ago. I believe it was like one of my first like web components, the audio player. All right, cool. So in this audio player, if you so choose, you want to listen to some tunes while you're working on what you're working on. I know some pretty amazing artists, and they submitted some tracks so I could use for projects. So shouts to them. If you want to support them, if you like what you're hearing, you can click buy. It's a Bandcamp player. It'll take you to the Bandcamp page, and you can purchase the track. You can also share it. And then if you want, you can also spread the word on Twitter. And so that's what that bottom part is. You click tweet, opens up in a new browser with a pre-populated tweet that says, mentions the artist and that you like the track, yada, yada, yada. Support dope artists. All right. And then in the center of the page, we have the to-do list. This is where you add your tasks for the things that you want to get done. We type in your task where it says add a task. Either hit enter or the plus sign. That will add it to the space where the to-do list will be. And you can actually, if you double click it, you can edit the to-dos as well. You don't need to like delete it or anything, but you can delete it. And then you can also check them off. When you check them off, they go to the done section. So if you want to see the tasks you completed, just hit done. Bam, they're there. Once everything is all said and done, you can hit the Twitter logo. And what that'll do is, again, open Twitter in a new browser and pre-populated tweet. They'll have all your completed tasks listed out. And it's kind of just a nice little way of being like, that you got stuff done, feels good kind of thing. Just, punctuate it, right? Cool. Next to that, we have another countdown timer. That one counts down to when the next break session will be. No, again, normally they're 15 minutes after the hour. Below that, we have some tutorials. Let's say you don't have a thing that you're working on, but you want to feel productive and get something done anyway. Maybe you've heard of coding, but never really had the time to really start. Well, now's the time. So I added 2 resources from what I understand that are really good. They weren't around when I started, but from what I understand, they've helped some people I know. So there's Freecodecamp.org and the Odin Project. And both of those curriculums, I think, will give you a good overview to determine whether or not you'll like coding, specifically like web development, stuff dealing with the web. So you can check it out, and then you can decide whether or not you want to dedicate more time and or money into pursuing coding. I like coding. Coding is a cool thing for me. These are 2 free ways to see if it's a cool thing for you. All right. Then also, I'm a JavaScript developer advocate at Vonage. So part of that is kind of taking care of tutorials. And so I have 3 tutorials there. One of them is dialing a phone number in your browser and then actually ringing the real phone in real life, like in the real world. Amazing. Other one is calling a virtual number and then answering that in the browser and having conversations. And there's another one, pretty much like what I do here. I use it on this site, is being able to communicate like two logged in users having an audio chat through the application and the website. So those are the three things there. If you like them, let me know, because my goal is for people to be able to follow the steps, get the desired outcome, but understand the steps to the point where they can add on top of it or integrate it into an application or what have you. So there's that. So let me know what you think about those. All right, below that we have the Hako. Hako stands for Help a Coder/Creator Out. That is where you're able to, as the owner of the Hako, you create a room and you get a unique URL to that room that you can send to other folks to request to join your room. And as the owner, you can view the profiles of the people requesting to join your room and decide whether or not you want to let them into your room. As the owner of the room, you can share your screen so that you can show what it is that you're having an issue with or that you want to get feedback on. And through the chat, so there's a text chat, there's a speech to text chat. So if you just want to say things, it'll take like your speech, translate into text, and send that into the chat messages. And then we also have text to speech. So if you're typing in, so if somebody's typing in and you just want to be able to hear everything, it will read it out for you as well. So I want to be able to have people communicate however they want. And so with all the communication going, I'm hoping that you'll be able to get your the feedback you want and or a solution to the issue you're running into. So there's that. You also can view some Hakos that are happening and things of that nature. Show and tell, that is where you sign up. If you have something that you wanted to share with everyone, and it's no pressure, it's like 5-10 minutes lightning talk type thing. You just talk about what you found interesting. That's all. And then below that, we have the highlights. So once you submit your clip, it'll say status submitted. And once it's done doing whatever it's done doing in the cloud, it will let you know that, hey, your thing is ready to be viewed. And so it'll say status done. Then the view button will show up. You click view. It'll bring up your, you can check out the video in your, you can check out the video right there, like a preview of it. You can download it. And then again, you can tweet it. So you can click tweet. It'll open up Twitter again in a new thing. And it'll have a link to the archive video. But it's your own unique link so that Twitter sometimes shows video previews of links. And so it will be your video that will be the preview for it. But now, like I said, sometimes it shows it. I think it might be depending on device size, whatever. I don't know. So what I've been doing is I've been downloading the clips because I also post them to Instagram, and I add them to the tweet. So that way I always know that the video is going to be there to be shown. Awesome. So that is pretty much it of that there of whatever is happening. So that's a nice little overview. Let me stop screen share. And I'm going to get y'all back to work. And I'm going to send y'all off with some traveling music. I need to just set up the time. So yeah, 15 minutes after the hour, we'll be back with another break. Again, if you have anything that you want to talk about, feel free to sign up for the show and tell. And yeah, I got a lot of stuff behind me. I'm actually like putting stuff together for 2022, like physically and like in code. Earlier, I finished all the post radio show promo stuff. So now I'm going to focus on some coding projects. We spoke about earlier the dusty.domains from Netlify. So I'm looking to get into that. Some stuff I want to get ahead on for the week. So a lot of stuff happening. So hopefully you are also going to be productive and get some stuff done, and yeah, thanks again for hanging out. And yeah, we're going to send you back with some music. Share screen. Now, this is Anthony Cruz, aka A Butter. The track is called Thank You, because I want to thank y'all for hanging out. And yeah, see you soon, 15 minutes after the hour. If there's not a show and tell sign up, we're going to talk about a cool thing that a listener of the radio show reminded me of, a thing that's happening throughout December. So we'll talk about that, take a look at that. And yeah, so again, thanks for hanging out. And we'll be right back. All right, Anthony Cruz, aka A Butter, thank you. See y'all later. Peace.
I want to say thank you for holding on when a brother was down and out. Now I feel so strong, and I want to say thank you for being there when a brother had nowhere to turn to. You were there, and I'm feeling like hero. And everybody says hero. We spread a love like hero. I want to say thank you for holding on when a brother was down and out. Now I feel so strong, and I want to say thank you for being there when a brother had nowhere.